happy Monday. Welcome to my channel. My name is Clara Moy, and we starting a new week. I'm going to class. Well, not class, but my class doesn't start till 4 o'clock today, but it's 10 o'clock and I'm heading to school. First we stopped to get some breakfast, and I'm heading to school early because I have a lot of work to do, and I do really great work. Christina's coming to the car. I do really great work when I am at school versus at home. I mean, I still get work done at home, but when I'm at school, I just like
you never had a friend
focus.
Like me.
I just focus really well and get everything done that I'm supposed to get done. So yeah, so we're heading to school. Hey Chris.
Hey.
What happened? What'd you drop?
I spilled a little coffee. Popping YouTube.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is Christina's locks. We have started her lock journey. We decided to start with 2-strand twists. She has a middle part, and yeah, these are her locks, guys. It's gonna take a long time to lock, but we both about to have. I mean, I already have locks, but she's about to have locks. So yeah, that's her journey.
My hair is like short in the back and gets long in the front. It's weird.
And I started her locks, so that's really, really, really sentimental.
Yeah, really cool.
But yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys a little story. So yesterday I was in class, and one of the boys in my groups, a little young boy, he was, talking about him and his girlfriend and their future. So I said, "Oh, are you guys gonna get married?" And he was like, "Oh, no, we're gonna have kids first." So I was like, "All right, let me hear this." Mind you, when people tell me something that they want to do about their lives, if I don't agree with it, I don't I don't push my beliefs or anything on them. It's whatever, but I do like to hear other people's thoughts, right? Perspective on things. Thank you, Chris.
You know that's what I do.
Get out of here. Perspective on things. So I said, "Oh, okay, cool. How come you want to have babies first before getting married?" Yeah, I won't believe what this boy said to me. I was like,
the answer is usually something.
Right, So yeah, they said get locks. They said get locks, but they didn't say nothing about all this fucking lint that it's gonna collect.
You're getting off course.
Oh, right. So yeah, so I asked him why he wants to have babies before getting married. Yeah, he was so serious when he said, "Well, I want my kids to see me and her get married because I never got to see my parents getting married."
Okay.
I was like, first of all,
okay.
I didn't even ask if his parents are married because I was just kind of like, all right, that's your answer. But my thing is, a lot of kids don't see their parents get married because the parents are supposed to get married before you have kids. What?
Why is that?
Why is that? Because first of all, well, not me, but first of all, I believe when you are married to someone and you have children with them, the man can just get up and walk away. You know what I'm saying? He can, he will, but there's a piece of paper that holds him, that makes him obligated to you and your children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If he wants to get a divorce and whatever, but you'll make it a lot easier on the man to walk away if there's no papers attached, if you guys aren't married. However, like, now we're getting to a whole different, I just thought his answer was like, so you're gonna have children first because you want your kids to be at your wedding?
You can remarry again and then have the kids there.
I was like, okay.
But then, that's what they want to do.
So I was like, oh, that, and I thought that was really interesting because he's much younger than me. He's like 5 or 6 years, no, he's 7 years younger than me. And I was like, oh wow, this is what the younger kids are thinking now, like, I'm not saying the younger kids, like, he can speak for everyone, but it was just a new perspective on marriage and children. Like, oh no, I want to wait to be married because I want my kids at the wedding. I thought that was really interesting because I always thought that, first come marriage, then comes a baby with the baby carriage. All right, so I have an exam today, an abnormal psychology exam. I definitely studied but I don't feel 100% confident about it because I could have studied more. I had more time to study, but I just didn't. And every time I would try to study when I wasn't in the mood, I wouldn't get in the mood. So it was really hard to absorb the information. So now Christina is taking me to school. So I got some news about my professor, right? And I sent her the email with all of the Chris, I need gas. I sent her the email with all of the comments and stuff I made to show her like I touched every single point in. I'm so aggravated. Oh my gosh. To show her that I touched every single point. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. I have it. Hold on. So like I was saying, and I went up to her because she never responded to my email, and she didn't change my grade or leave me a new comment or say she disagreed or anything like that. So after class, I went up to her and asked if she saw my email. She's like, oh yeah, I saw your email. I saw it. I was like, well, did you read the comments? She was like, I read it over and I gave a boost to your grade. Like I'm supposed to be happy about that. So I was like, oh, did you read the comments? And she was like, she didn't know what I was talking about. So I was like, I wrote in the email that if you hover over the words, you'll see comments that I added to the essay. She was like, oh no, I didn't see that, but I did reread your essay and I gave a boost to your grade. She gave me 1 point. So now out of 15, I have a 13 out of 15 points. And the night before, there was nothing added to my essay. So she literally did it in class.
That makes you read your email.
She didn't, right? Because my email also said, if you don't see the comments, please write me back and I will then find another way to send it. I said, please let me know and I'll find another way to send it. And she never did any of that. So I'm disappointed about that. But I'm going to write her again. And then I'm going to go and complain about her. Because even though 2 points isn't a lot, I understand that. Well, I'm not going to complain about her. I didn't choose the right words. I'm going to go speak to my guidance counselor about the situation and what I could do, because this lady, I still don't understand how the other essay got a 15 and mine didn't get a 15. Like, I don't know your standards for grading. So if I don't know your standards for grading and you don't read my emails, how am I supposed to aim for a 15 on my next essay? Because I don't know what you want. Because everything that you say you want that's on the syllabus, I followed. And I didn't get a 15. So the 3/2 points that you took away, I don't know why those points were taken away. And I need to know that. That's only fair. And if I sound upset or angry, is one, I am angry about it. But two, I'm just not feeling really great today. So yeah, let me go take my exam and I will come back and tell you guys about that. Also guys, what I've been noticing, I've been in a funk, and I truly believe that this funk is due to my school schedule, because I literally only have 1 day off versus my other semesters I had 2 to 3 days off. And having this 1 day off is really taking a toll on my mental, because it's not giving me enough time to study. Every time I'm home, I just have the wind is gonna mess up the audio. Okay, yeah, so just finished the exam. It wasn't bad, to be honest. It really wasn't bad, but so I haven't seen my therapist in a really long time. I've seen my psychiatrist, but not my therapist, because to be honest, she hasn't really done much for me. What my psychiatrist has, but I think I need to find a new therapist. But I'm outside again, so I don't know if the audio is being messed up by the wind. So I'll talk to you guys in the car. Hey YouTube! Okay, so I have homework today. Today is Friday. I have my philosophy class. I haven't gone to philosophy class for 2 classes now. I have not gone. So the homework that I was doing those 2 classes, obviously I have to turn it in today. And I have not done it. Like, I had 2 weeks to do this homework and I didn't do it. Who knows what I was doing. But the news is that I am going to get it done. The bad news is procrastination is a bitch. I'm in the car right now, guys, and I hate driving in New York City. Like, New York City is the scariest place to drive, in my opinion. Like, I drive in Suriname, my country, and it's not close. It's not even close to being as scary as New York. So anyways, I'm busy doing my homework in the car while I wait for Christina. I'm not supposed to park here. Where I'm parking is only for truck loading. I'm only 9 minutes away from my school, but I'm praying, Lord, don't let the parking meter people come to tell me to move, because I do not want to drive. Yeah, I do not like driving in New York. So if they do come, I'm gonna have to drive to my school, which is only 9 minutes away. And I told Christina, if I move from here, I'm not coming back. You're gonna have to meet me at my school. Get on the train, catch a 9-minute Uber to my school or taxi, because I'm not driving. It's so busy here. So that's what's up. That's what's going on right now. Because where I'm parked is for truck loading only. But ain't no trucks, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no trucks coming. So I have class at 2 o'clock, but I decided to, and Christina's appointment was at 10:30. So I got dressed early, so I'm ready for school. I only did my eyebrows. I do have some powder with me and my lipstick. So when it's like 1:45, no, 1:45 I need to be getting out of the car. So around 1:30, I'll be doing my lipstick and adding a little bit of powder for class. I only have 1 class today. Yeah, my schedule is, oh my God, Christina's already coming back. Holla, holla, holla. Hold on, I turned the car off. Let me turn it back on so I can roll down the window.
What happened?
What's tea,
Did it
guys?
turn on for you or something?
What's tea?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not finished yet.
What you mean?
Well, he didn't get there yet. He'll be here by 11, she said. So I was like, does, you know, I thought I had my thing at 10:30. She said, so anyway, he gonna get there by 11, and I told him you had to be at school for 2. She said, I said, would it be done by? She said, well, that would be way too much waiting, so it'll definitely be done before 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So he's gonna call me. I told him that I didn't go inside because they were gonna take my phone. Like, I had to leave my phone at the front and take a number. It's not like regular courthouse. You just go through with your phone. I gotta leave my shit.
You got something right
They
here.
give me a number. Dry skin. They give me a number, and then when I come back out, I can get my phone. So, damn, dry like that.
Alright, I'm gonna just keep it funky. I failed this is my first exam the entire time I've been in school that I know I failed. There were 50 questions. I only got up to 28 questions. The test was 2 hours long. However, the class is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. So I thought we were gonna have 2 hours and 45 minutes, because last week he said that when you finish the test, you can leave. He didn't say anything that he was leaving at 2 o'clock. My face looks so chunky. I'm so aggravated, but whatever. So the test is open book. So I'm like, okay, cool. Someone just called me and interrupted me. But you know, with an open book test, you still have to read the chapters. Cool, I did that. You know, I didn't do it thoroughly, but I did it enough that I know where to go if I have to look for something. Okay, cool. Why the questions to his answers are clear cut in the textbook, but I can't find them in his A, B, C, D, E responses. So I asked him, like, Why is the question to your the answer to your question clear cut in the book, but I can't find it inside of your options, inside of the test? He gonna say because it's abstract. Excuse me. So a lot of my times I had to try to figure out what he was trying to say the answer was, and like two of them were really close to meaning the same thing, but they didn't mean what it said in the book. So he gonna say, oh, you didn't prepare yourself, you didn't read. I was like, yes, I did, but I didn't know that you were gonna ask questions in English and your ABCD responses were gonna be in Spanish. The class started laughing or whatever, and most of the class has the same exact problems we had. And then this one guy was like, because I only got to number 28, he was like, you know, you just should have guessed the other answers. And he's absolutely right, because at least I would have had some right. But yeah, I was so aggravated that I didn't even, like when I got to number 28, we had 1 minute left. No, not 1 minute. When I got to number 28, we were done. We had no time left anymore. But I still could have went in and then just guessed the rest of the questions. But I just felt like, damn, I never have to guess the rest of the questions. That's not even me. I shouldn't have to guess the rest of the answers. Not the questions, but I shouldn't have to guess the rest of my answers. Like, I should be able to fucking do it. Like, this was the craziest exam. And I don't care if he sees it, he's terrible. He's a terrible teacher, period. I don't care. Like, and his review online says his exams are really hard, and he just has terrible reviews online, like terrible, and they're all true, and he will be getting a review from me. So far I have 2 terrible professors, okay? My black psychology professor and my astronomy professor. You guys suck, okay? You need a new profession. Another thing I found out too is that in order to teach college, you don't have to take no teaching course. All you need is your degree. You applied for a college, and if you get accepted, boom, you can teach there. You need like your degree, like your, I don't know if you need like your master's, you know, I don't know if you need your bachelor's, but you need your college degree, not your associates. You need like a graduate degree. Don't quote me, I don't know which one, but you need one of them. But they don't give you no lessons on teaching. You know, like if you want to become a teacher, like that's like your goal, you want to teach high school or elementary, you got to go take classes that teach you how to teach. They don't do that in college. So these people that are teaching, that wasn't the reason they went to college. You know what I'm saying? They went to college to do some type of other job in their major that maybe they failed at. Okay, now I'm talking shit. But maybe they just decided to, not decided, but they just eventually decided to teach. But they don't have the skills to teach. They suck. Like, there's a skill to teaching, and I used to teach makeup classes. There is a skill to teaching and making sure that your students understand what you're trying to say. And these 2 professors do not have that skill. They suck. And a professor really makes or breaks this class. And he gonna say, oh, well, you know, next time be better prepared. I was like, I definitely failed this exam, and I definitely do care. I don't know what to do to prepare better the next time. I don't know what to do to prepare better the next time, because I prepared. I read every chapter like I was supposed to. I reviewed the slides like I was supposed to. He was like, oh, well, some questions you just should be able to answer without looking for it in the book. I was like, and I did. But he said half of the questions you should be able to answer without looking at the book. I was like, I did. He was like, oh, you should have read through the questions, answered the questions you could answer, that you could answer on the top of your head, and then go back and answer the ones that you need to use the book for. Granted, I didn't do that. I did read through it, but I didn't like read through it to answer it. I just like skimmed through the packet. Okay, I was like, okay, cool. And then I started. Yeah, I should have done that. But he told me that after the exam. I mean, nobody had to tell me that because I kind of know that, and I do that. But because it was open book, I didn't think his answers were going to be, what's the word he used? Abstract. Why the fuck are your answers abstract? It is or it isn't. Don't change the answers out of the book into your own abstract words. What's wrong with you? But now I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, I should have went through the packet, answered all the questions I knew from the top of my head, and then go back and answer the questions that I need the book for. And I didn't even want to take this class, you know what I'm saying? So that even pisses me off even more, because I'm not trying to leave my house to be somewhere 8 o'clock on a Sunday and fail. No. And it's extra credit this Saturday that gives you 10 extra points. He just threw that out there because you know we need extra credit, because you know you're doing some bullshit. And then I was telling him during class, during the exam, I don't care. I was like, we need more time. Like, we're not about to, like, if lecture is for 2 hours and 45 minutes, we should take our test for the whole time that our lecture is. So one boy finished at like, what, like 12:55 or something? Nah. He finished at like 12:40, 12:45. And then he gonna say, oh, look, he's finished. You know, usually when people take a test, like, people are finished early. By the time the time for the test, or no, by the time the class time is over, people have like already left. There's hardly anybody in the class. So he gonna say to me, oh, he finished before the time. I was like, that's only one person, you know. Average that out, that's not looking too good on your end. Yeah, but I know I failed it. You know what I'm saying? I do want to see how many I got right out of the 28, because I'm very confident in the 28, you feel me? If I had the 45 extra minutes, I would have definitely finished the rest of my exam, but he only gave us 2 hours. And 2 hours sounds like a lot of time, but when you're in there taking an exam that is really fucking hard, like, and it's 50 questions, 2 hours is not a lot. That means you only get to spend like 2 minutes on one question. Nah. And most professors, they don't give you a time. If you're taking your test and if you're not finished taking the test when class is over, a lot of them let you continue. If not, then you at least have to finish the time that the class is over. You know what I'm saying? Why you ending the class 45 minutes early, but when you in front of the classroom talking your shit, we gotta stay for 2 hours and 45 minutes. You feel me? But when we're taking our exam and you're not fucking your... But when we gotta take our exam and you're not yapping away at the mouth, you know what I'm saying, talking about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with what we need to know, then you want to leave 45 minutes earlier. Sit there, be quiet, be on your phone, nigga, like, go somewhere. I needed those extra 45 minutes. I don't know who the hell just emailed me. Anyway, Sha, like, I'm sorry, I'm really mad. I'm not disappointed in myself at all. You know what I'm saying? Out of the 2 years that I've been in this school, this is my first exam that I know I didn't do good on. And it is what it is. It is what it is. For the next exam, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to read more thoroughly. I'm going to write my notes. Like, at the end of the day, I just got to go harder, because I can go harder, and sleep has been fucking with me, you feel me? But I can go harder, you know? Like, I need to fight this sleep. Christina bought me this lean protein shake that gives you energy, so I'm gonna be drinking that in the morning time. I'm gonna sit at my desk, you know, do whatever I gotta do. Okay, maybe not sit at my desk, because I do enjoy sitting on the couch comfortable doing my homework. I like being comfortable while I do my homework, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for... Actually, no, I'm not sorry. This is me. I'm mad right now. I'm in my feelings right now, and it is what it is. Hey, guys, so it's a new week. I'm heading to go speak to... What elevator? Oh, A7. I'm heading to go speak to my guidance counselor, but I'm just going to cancel it because I want to go home. I'm tired, and I have a paper due on Friday, so... You guys know what song is stuck in my head? The song by, what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion, B-I-T-C-H. That's what you gonna call me. when I'm tripping anyway. I love my hair. I have to do an update on my locks. I have to do a whole video of it. But I love it. Uh, yeah. So I have an early day today, and I'm gonna go home and do my paper that's due on Friday. Get it out the way now. I don't even know what the hell to write. Oh, I do know what to write about. Never mind. So, and I'm tripping anyway. Damn, and I have to use the bathroom, and I should go use the bathroom before the long trip back to the Bronx, but I just want to go home. I'm tired. I gotta stop saying I'm tired. I gotta start speaking. I have lots of energy into the atmosphere because it's not working. Gotta start speaking positivity. I like what one of you beauties, left me a comment to tell me to start saying that instead of always saying I don't like math, to start saying that I do like math. That's how she changed her outlook and grade on math. And I thought that was really cool that she told me that because I was already thinking that. So I'm gonna start saying I love math. Matter of fact, it reminds me of the time when I used to do makeup for other people, and I used to hate putting on eyeliner for other people. And then I changed my mind and I started saying, you know what? I started saying, you know what? Ooh, I love doing eyeliner on other people. Hey, Chris. And next thing you know, I got real good at doing eyeliner, so. Ooh.
Okay. So, how's everybody doing? Yeah. What's going on?
Okay, no makeup, just brows and lips. I'm in a group meeting for the weight loss thing where everyone is coming together, and I guess we're going to talk about our weight and how much weight we've lost. So that's what I'm doing right now. I really like my hair like this. And it is really irritated me. I get annoyed really quickly with humans. Okay, beauties. So as you all may know already, that school has been canceled. So I am just at home. I wasn't able to finish my school week because school was canceled. So school will resume back on May 19th, but then we have spring break. So after spring break, the rest of the semester will be online for everyone. So we are all going online for school, which will be a transition for me because I have never taken any online classes before. So, I mean, since I've been in college, I haven't taken any online classes. But the cool thing, there's no cool thing about the coronavirus. It's just fucking horrible. The upside to the situation of the coronavirus, the upside to the situation of not having to go to class, is that I was going to school every single day and I only had one day off, which was which was irritating me. It was making me uncomfortable because I am a homebody. I do like being at home a lot. So having 2 3 days off from having to leave my house was really good for me mentally. So having to go to school for 6 days straight, it was starting to wear on me. As you guys will probably notice in my videos that I've been a little like not here for it. I also felt like I didn't have enough days off to study and do my homework and like reset myself, you know. So I'm really going to take this time out to relax, like really just relax without having to leave my house, and then get back to business because even though it's online, I still have to get straight A's. So yeah, I just wanted to come and wish you guys all the best. It's crazy out there. Please make sure you are staying safe. Please make sure you're staying indoors. Go out, buy some extra water, extra canned foods, because we don't know how long this thing is going to last. And even if it doesn't last long, at least you'll have extra water and extra canned goods, which never hurt nobody. I love you guys. Stay safe. I will be uploading other content. And make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know how you are dealing with the coronavirus. How has it affected your daily life? I really want to know how it has affected your daily life. And subscribe, turn on your post notifications, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye.